At 7:15, the same old clock would chime. 2 cups sitting on the table, one growing cold each time. I lived there in the kitchen with a half-closed door. I learned to make myself smaller. I learned not to ask for more. He would leave his keys upon the table. I would clean up everything. The house was full of silence, and I slowly disappeared within. I had a little red dress that I hadn't worn for years, and earrings in a drawer hidden underneath my fears. Afraid of making too much noise, afraid of smiling again, afraid that someone might ask me who I used to be back then. And outside the world kept moving, I could only watch it pass, with my hands inside my pockets, always looking back. But I am not a cage, not a chain, not a place. I was never born to stay where they teach me to erase. I am blood that wakes from sleeping. I am the voice that comes back in, and even though I'm shaking, this time I'm leaving. One Sunday at the table, someone said without a glance, men have their little troubles, a woman learns to understand. I kept cutting through the bread, but I couldn't swallow down. Underneath that old wooden table, I held my trembling hands. Then I walked outside alone. A little rain began to fall, and inside a shop window I saw myself at last. Someone passed me on the sidewalk, and our eyes met for a while. He didn't ask me who I was, he simply saw me and smiled. It wasn't love or some promise, there was nothing to hold on to, just someone who, for one brief second, looked at me like I was real. And I am not a cage, not a chain, not a place. I am the woman in that photograph I had hidden away. I am the laughter of my younger years. I am not a voice that comes back in, and even though I'm shaking, this time I'm leaving. That night I opened the drawer and found the girl I'd been. A photograph between 2 letters, a smile filled with light again. I put those earrings on, the ones I stopped wearing. I looked into the mirror and I didn't turn away. Then I packed a little suitcase, the photograph and one red dress, my keys and a few small things, the things that still belong to me. I took nothing from that house that I couldn't leave behind, because some things weigh so heavily they don't fit inside a life. The next morning, I poured myself 1 cup, just one. And for the first time, the silence didn't frighten me. Because I am not a cage, not a chain, not a place. I am not the shadow of a life they taught me to embrace. I am blood that wakes from sleeping. I am the voice that comes back in, and even though my whole body trembles, this time I'm leaving. 'cause I am not a kid.